So what's with you and this ball?
Oh, again, I'm a fan of football. Please allow.
Yeah. What team?
Real Madrid.
Cynthia. United fans send me anga. Ball cry. Flow. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine this. The time is 2 a.m. on the streets of Accra, the peaceful streets of Accra. A couple of macho men get down from a car, enter a house, knock on a door, and bring out an outspoken blogger in this country. Yes, you guessed it.
So on 14th March 2024, around 3 a.m., some men masquerading as police officers broke into my room, dragged me out. I was threatened to be killed, where pistols were pointed to my head, and I was told to say my last prayers, right? So they beat me up and all, and they warned me never to speak about the president.
Over the previous week, we heard about the fact that they were in the house. I think the first person who came out was his sister.
Yes.
They were at home and a couple of men just came, grabbed him, took him to an unknown location. And then later, when he returned, his sister said he had been tortured.
Oh, he came back himself. I think I saw a video.
Okay.
I don't know whether it's recent, but you could see that his face is swollen.
Ebia no didi.
How?
Oh,
did he know? Well, maybe, who knows? I don't think he framed it up, because it was after that. His last tweet was that Rebecca tweet,
yes,
explaining so many things.
Yes. So okay. So that he talked about our first lady Rebecca Kufuor, and his angle was that initially he said that some of the things he said, when I was reading, I was shocked. He said that she was the president's best friend's wife, and then later
he has not been able to
give birth. They got married shortly after her husband died, and she hasn't been able to get. And I feel that is quite insensitive, because first of all,
insensitive aside, I mean, okay, so
exactly my point. Like you see, there's freedom of speech, but it should have parameters of integrity and respect. So maybe you are talking about someone, but the angle you talk about the person is different. If the woman has done something, like, politicians generally, they do a lot of things. If they've done something, then we are free to come out and then talk about
that. I'm sure that day he dreamt about her, because it was out of the blue. He just came, he started explaining.
I think he had done it for a couple of days. He started yes.
Oh, okay.
I saw the post. Then there was another. I could be wrong, but then it was her birthday.
Oh, okay.
It was her birthday.
Oh, okay.
It was her birthday. You see,
so that was his birthday wish for her.
You see, when ya bibia nja wasia, yempa ne konfo. It's birthday now. One man happy happy birthday. One touch ya man. One guy. And what you could say is she doesn't have a child. And I mean,
she has, but I think his issue
is that with the president.
Yes.
But like, how is that our concern? Like how is that anybody's concern, whether she has a child or...
That's why he's bongo ideas.
That's why he's bongo ideas. But okay. First of all, I don't approve of the fact that the unknown, because initially we were speculating, or the news around was they were policemen. And then the police have come out to issue a statement that they never picked up bongo. So that is the angle from which people are saying that it's a lie. Now his sister said, I think his sister said he was tortured. Anna tortured, so when she was saying he was tortured, she kept saying, "Oh, Yambu, no, but he was tortured." So I don't know.
Is his account verified on Twitter?
I think so.
Because I saw a tweet yesterday. It's verified. Oh, okay. Then he wasn't the one who tweeted. He was like, Ghana police said they did not torture me. They should wait for me for my comeback. Yeah, I saw a tweet. Like, I don't know whether that's his okay.
Hey, then by now he's digging down Paris.
More secrets is about to hit the street.
Paris. Hey!
More secrets is about to hit the street.
So okay. So first of all,
and I don't even know why, now people all of a sudden people are saying that, oh, why did you do that to Bongo? Why did they do that to Bongo? I mean, okay, in human points, of course, they should have just picked him up and then asked him some questions. But if indeed it's true they did that to him, then I think
I do not agree with what he did. Some of the things he says, like they are wild. Like when I see them, I think, hey, so
I want to say something. I can't say it. No, he said someone's wife is like, oh, this actor, I've forgotten his name.
The fair guy who Ghanaians were talking about, yeah.
When he got married, he said the marriage is a big loss.
It's a big loss.
As in the woman, sweetheart, let's continue. I'm a woman, I can't say it.
You see, some of the statements are harsh and unfair. Like, you can say somebody has married his wife today in the afternoon. You said that the wife is ugly. Like, how can
there is another blogger too. I think he's a YouTuber. The last time he said he's waiting for his downfall. So when the news came, he also came to tweet, God is good.
So I might not agree with what he said, but then I also don't agree with unknown marksmen or macho men or coming to your house at dawn just to pick you up.
But you can fight with your mouth, you can't fight with your hands.
Oh, so you right now?
Yes, if you have the mouth, you should have the hands to fight.
So I'm coming. No, right now we are talking about people. Do you have the hands? Don't think when they come, I will defend you.
Oh, what did I say? I'm not saying anything bad.
Okay.
I'm not saying anything bad.
Fair point. So, but the fact is, if they are police or if they are police or national security staff, when they come to your house, you can't fight. Because if you've not even committed a crime and then you start fighting with a policeman, or at that point you are thinking it's a policeman, when you start fighting him, now that is a crime. Say you are resisting arrest or whatever it is. You get it?
And according to her sister, she said they wanted to follow the car, but they said no.
So they just picked him up like that. No, that's wrong and scary. That because it could be anybody. It could be.
I'm just imagining Bongo.
I want to be serious. I beg you. I want to discuss the issue. You are making me laugh.
Okay.
My issue is.
So you are not in support of what they did to him.
I'm not in support of what they did.
But you are in
Neither
support of
am I in support with some of the things he says. I think they are too harsh. They are too harsh and unfair to people.
The point is, some people can't fight. Maybe some people don't have the platform to defend themselves. So that's how they are able to defend themselves, by picking him up and showing him small shaggy. This one is just small shaggy.
Okay.
Nana Best own was this one. Nana Best own.
No, Nana Best own was a show. Then he himself went to the
Nana
show.
gave him a show.
And then he got a showdown. He got a showdown on the show. So please, I beg.
You want to defend Bongo?
No, like,
let's go.
Not that I want to defend him. I want that side where they just picked him up. I don't agree with that. Because anybody, okay, now that you picked him up, if it is true, now that you picked him up, if I'm also in my house and some people come and knock on my door, I have to follow them. Because now I've seen that the tactics are, instead of inviting somebody first, you can just pick anybody up.
That's actually scary. Thinking about
that's scary.
Yeah.
That's scary. You get my point. Yeah. That's scary. But then, so I'm saying some of the things he says are harsh. However, I disagree with the fact that anybody or a group of people can come to your house and pick you. Even imagine if you live with your family, like if it's his sister, that means he lives with her. Imagine what they went through. So imagine what his parents went through, his siblings went through.
Are you sure Bongo will come back change?
Bongo there, he will come back strong, stronger. If he start with Rebecca Kuba next week, Joe Biden's wife, Joe Biden's wife is about to say something, and then he can even pick Dr. Baumia and His Excellency John Mahama, and then come and say some wild things. He will come anyway. Let's not drag. So the main point we're making is the words are harsh. However, if you are fighting with your mouth, no,
your hands have to go.
no. However, that is not the way to go about talking to or correcting someone. No. You don't use tactics. You don't use practice. Like the fact is, you don't use torture. Yes. What you do is you invite the person, talk to you. If you have to take the person to court, you take them to court.
Okay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been another episode of InfoWave TV, and it's me, Terrence, and I'm with
my boy again, Benedicta.
Dicta the Realtor.